Well, this is episode 2. We're actually pouring the footer today. The last episode, we had our fingers crossed that Mother Nature wasn't going to pound on us too bad. Unfortunately, she showed her strength. We got killed with rain overnight, a ton of water. Luckily, I cut a lot of diversion ditches and stuff in coming off the hillside, so it kept the water away from the worksite area. Unfortunately, we did get some water and stuff inside of the trenches, but I got up early this morning, threw a pump in there, started getting the water out. Then J&M's guys, he sent 3 guys out and with shovels and brooms and got all the mud and stuff out of the bottom of the ditch the best they could. Just got the green light go from the building inspector, so the concrete truck's on its way. Take a walk over and take a look at things. Guys are finishing up putting a couple pieces of rebar in, and I got to send a picture to the building inspector. But the night before the rain came, got the dozer and I cut in this hillside here, and then I dug this relief ditch across and put a pipe across there just to keep the water from running down through this valley here. And then I took the dozer and I carved it back down through here, so you could see that all the water channeled away from there pretty good. And some of the reason why I was so aggressive on this cut here is we actually have a chicken coop coming here in the near future. With everything going on, and you know, it's just we're trying to live a little bit more off our land than depend on grocery stores. So we want to start producing our own eggs and stuff, and hopefully get a cow here in the near future. You can see a little bit of muck in the bottom of the ditch, but it's very solid. Had a hard time pounding these stakes in, so we're going to pour it from the front back, force any water that's in there out the relief ditches here. So you can see all the rebar and everything, it's in there. We got the mud out the best we could, but they use ramps to get across the ditch over here, and then they're gonna pour this front footer here with this truck, and then they'll work their way back with the TrackSkidSteer. They're using these wooden stakes as their grade pins. So this ended up being almost 11-inch thick footer after they dug out the muck and stuff at the bottom of the ditch. And then they're sitting there and they're running those floats across looking for those grade pins, and that's how they know that to get it close enough to level for the block to be laid on. You can see they put them about every 4 feet. That's all the way around the whole perimeter. I don't get rattled too easy, but this is starting to stress me out a little bit. We still got truck 1 up over there. They're offloading. There's about 10 yards of concrete on there, and we're waiting for truck 2. This was actually supposed to be truck 2. Truck 1 never made it here yet, so we're not really sure. Guy called him a few times, not sure if he's having mechanical issues, so hopefully he gets here pretty soon. But these trucks, I'm gonna have to ask the driver. I don't know how many thousand pounds they are, because I've ran my triaxle in here several times bringing loads of reclaim, and this truck destroyed the road. So this is actually on the phone with my buddy who I buy a lot of it from. Told him to get me on the list. I need some more, And we're gonna go over here and see what's going on. I know that this truck has to be almost empty. He's been here for about 45 minutes. So we'll see where this other truck's gonna show up here. He doesn't seem as heavy.
Dump most of that in my yard.
Probably. You can see it's really sinking in. Well, guys, wasn't able to capture everything because it was kind of like all hands on deck trying to get trucks out of here. They were almost getting stuck because the ground was so soft. So the guys have finished doing the footer. Everyone's cleaned up, got the trucks out. We just squeaked by with 2 trucks. We probably had like a quarter yard left. So this much footer, that was a pretty close call there. So glad that worked out. And you can see now we just got to wait for this to cure. Block's coming in another week or so. Then they're going to start laying the block. We're going to do 10-inch block coming up to the top, finishing off with a 6-inch block at the top. So it was a little bit intense today just because of all the mud and, you know, the weight of these concrete trucks just trashed the road. So I made some phone calls looking into getting some like bigger materials, number 3s, number 4s, so we could tighten this up, because next we got some block trucks coming in, and then the crane is going to be the heaviest out of all of them. So you got to make sure that you get these guys in here safely, that they don't break an axle or something, blow a tire out, or worst case scenario, flip a truck over. So like always, we appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not, hit that bell notification, because there's going to be a lot more videos like this coming. Take care. See you in the next one.